Hi, I'm Pam Skinner, and I help busy moms make healthy choices a healthy habit. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me right now. There's three main things that I'm hoping to get across to you in the next just few minutes or so. I want to tell you a little bit about the backstory of balance bands, how and why they were created, what the concept is, how that works, and how it'll work for you. And then I also want to teach you why they work, because if you understand sort of the science behind it, you'll be even that much more motivated. It's really something that balance bands, what we found is that they help women lose about 1 to 2 pounds a week without counting calories, without counting carbs or fat grams, without diet pills and supplements, just simply by making really good choices and eating good, wholesome, fresh produce. So it's kind of exciting. So I want to teach you how they were created, why it will work for you, and then the last thing is I want to give you my sort of secret tips after doing this for 10 years to make sure that the balance band system, because it is actually a little system, a 3-part system, will work for you and you'll get all the great results that you're looking for. So let's start right in. The backstory on balance bands all started about 10 years ago. My wonderful partner Millie Starks and I were teaching this crazy class, this fitness class. We called it stroller skate. And it was at the local roller rink, and we had about 20 or 25 moms that would come 3 days a week. And we worked out hard. We did push-ups and sit-ups and, lunges, and we did some Pilates and stretching and cardio, and we worked our little fannies off. And it was really fun, and everybody loved the class. But Millie and I noticed after a while that the women started to get a little bit frustrated and a little bit discouraged because they really weren't losing weight. They were getting strong and fit, which was fantastic. But they really weren't losing some of the baby weight that they were hoping to. So right about then, I read this little tiny blurb in Prevention magazine, and they used to call it mailbag. It was letters to the editor. And it was this kind of cool idea. The idea was that you take 5, they were saying bangle bracelets, the little thin metal bracelets, and you put 5 of those bracelets on your right arm, first thing in the morning. And then throughout the day, each time you have 1 serving of fruits or vegetables, you take the bracelet off your right arm and you slip it onto your left arm. And the idea is that by bedtime, you try to get all 5 bracelets over here. But the amazing thing about it is it's so simple. It's an accountability system. You look right at your wrist and you see where you stand. And it's a constant reminder to make healthier choices. A constant reminder of your commitment to yourself. So I love this idea, and so did Millie. So we made up by hand all these little beaded bracelets for our gals, and we just gave them all out and told them how to use them and gave them a little goal sheet to track their progress and see what would happen. And it was within a week or two, we really realized that we were onto something because women started losing weight. Some of them lost a fair amount of weight, more than we expected. So we were so excited, and that's how they sort of came into being, and then the concept that you put the 5 bracelets on, and then you move one with each serving that you consume. Okay, so now you know that, but now I want to teach you why they work. Why you lose weight just doing that? And actually the reason is very, very simple, and it's so simple that it's really one word, and it's one of Dr. Oz's favorite words, and since he's my favorite guy, I agree. And that word is fiber. It's fiber. Fruits and vegetables are loaded with fiber. Produce is. Fiber and water, which is the perfect combination. So let me illustrate how fiber works in your stomach. So let's say that you get home from a really busy day and you're tired, maybe a little crabby, you're kind of hungry, and you're digging through the cupboards looking for something to eat, and there's some cookies. So you get the cookies and you eat 5 of them. So this is just sugar. So this is your empty stomach here, just water in there. So here come the cookies, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, delicious, delicious. And what happens is it just all dissolves in there, just like it dissolves into your bloodstream, and doesn't fill you up, doesn't give you any nutrition. This is the epitome of empty calories here, a lot of calories. Well, do you know what happens to extra calories when you eat more than you burn off? It goes right on your belly, right into that omentum or hips and thighs. So do you see it? It's like you never even ate. Look at it, it's clear. You're just as hungry as you were. All right, so the next day, let's say you got your balance bands on now, and you're coming home from your busy day, and you see, oh, yeah, I'm going to make a good choice. I'm going to make a healthy choice. So instead of those cookies, you see these delicious green apple in your fridge. So you slice it up, or you know what, if you're like me, you can just go to Target and get them all cut up already. But it's really, I actually prefer to cut my own because it's colder and it's just fresher. I like it that way. So anyway, these yummy, yummy, crispy, delicious, sweet green apples, and here's your little hungry tummy again. But instead of the sugar, we're going to put in these apple slices. So here we go. Mmm, delicious, crunchy, crunchy little apples. Satisfying, lots of fiber. And I want to show you what happens. This is what fiber does in your stomach. You get that all down there. Okay. So can you see this? It expands. It expands. So look at this now. Look, your little tummy's full. And when your little tummy is full, you are not going to be as tempted for the high-fat, sugary snacks, you know, Cheetos or candy bars or whatever. You're not going to be tempted because you're satisfied. And your blood sugar's even, so you're thinking more clearly. It's just good all the way around. The produce, of course, the fiber's the main thing for our purposes, but also all those great vitamins and minerals and antioxidants and amino acids and all this great stuff. Fantastic nutrition in fruits and vegetables. So that's what it does, and this is what I want you to remember, because that's how it works, to keep you full. And then when you're this full, everything just works out so much better. You're not going to overeat. Okay, so, and the beauty too of produce, by eating a lot of produce and being so full of fiber and losing weight that way, it's not using the diet pills, and you're not counting every little carb or every gram of fat or, you know, all the calories, and you're taking in automatically fewer calories because produce is very low calorie and, you know, very low fat. You know, avocados have some fat. There's not too many produce items that have a lot of fat in them. They're very low calorie, nutrition dense. Okay, so now you know kind of the backstory on balance bands, of how they were created and how they work, the concept, and you know why they work, which of course is fiber. And the last thing I want to do is teach you some tips about using the balance band system. It's kind of a three-part system. The first part, of course, is the bands themselves. So I kind of like the colored bands. There's 3 different color choices that you can get, but I like sort of the rainbow ones because they remind me to eat all the different colors of fruits and vegetables. Like, you know, broccoli and bananas and strawberries and blueberries and oranges or whatever. But you really want to eat a wide variety of colors. And this reminds me to do that. But the other choices you can see on the website. You can also get just all green ones, because the green is kind of fun. And to me, green is a color of health and, you know, vitality. And I just like green. So that's kind of a fun option too. Or if you want to be a little bit more discreet, maybe just black, just little black ones. And you know, these same bands, the one size, it fits kids too. My 11-year-old daughter Lola, she likes the colored ones, the rainbow ones. And my 16-year-old son, Brian, it's funny, it surprised me, he likes the rainbow ones too, but he also likes the black ones. So teenagers sometimes, you know, they like black so much. So that works too. And you know what, if it works for you, and if you can possibly get your kids and your family, you know, to do it too, and you lead by example, we can start to turn around this whole obesity epidemic. We really can with something as simple as this. I'm so confident about that. Okay, so 3-part system. First part is the bands, which we've covered. The second part is the little card, the little booklet that comes with it. And so you open the card and it's got the instructions and kind of the rules of the game, and it's got some great tips over here, pictures of ideas for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So that's good. But the best part about this little card is the back side right here. And this is your tracking sheet. It's your goal sheet. And so it's a 21-day challenge. I want you to do this for 21 consecutive days, straight through, no excuses, no missing a day. Don't do it until you're ready, because you can't do this halfway. Either you're going to make it a habit or you're not ready. But you know what? I think you're ready, and that's why you're spending the time right now. So this goal sheet is really cool. All you do is you check off each day. You can start any day. Of course, most people would start on a Monday. But you can start any day. You can start tomorrow, whatever day tomorrow is. And that's just day 1. And then you just check the box. But the thing about the goal sheet and the 21-day challenge is, let's say you're going along and there's 7 days. Let's say you start on Monday. So 7, and then you're on day 8, 9, 10, 11. Day 12 is the next Friday. You're doing great. Let's say what would be day 13, Saturday. Let's say you go to a wedding and you don't wear the bands and you just kind of blow off the whole balance band deal for that day. and you get home at night and you're going to bed, it's late, you're tired, and then you realize, oh shoot, I only had like 2 servings of fruits and vegetables today. So, okay, don't worry about it. No guilt. Do not beat yourself up. Don't even worry at all about it, but we have this great solution. So the next day when you get up, you just go right on down to your computer, you type in balancebands.com, the home page, and you download another goal sheet. Just like this. It's just like this. The only nice thing about it is it's bigger, and so the print's a little larger and easier to read. So I kind of like that one. I have to get my reading glasses for this one, but this one's convenient. So just download another goal sheet, and then that next day, so let's see, okay, day 12, so 13 was Saturday, so day 14 would be Sunday normally. But now on your new goal sheet, Sunday is going to be day 1, so you're going to start on Sunday as day 1, and then just go on from there. So you have to go 21 consecutive days with 5 portions a day. And at first the portions can be smaller, you know, a handful or half a cup, but as you get better, try to make each portion a little bit bigger until you get towards a cup. The goal would be about a cup. So just shoot for that. Anyway, so yeah, you just start right on over. And then the good news about that is now you've had a couple extra weeks to practice this new habit. And if you stumble a little bit, just start over. But don't cheat. Don't blow it off. Oh, I'm just going to keep going. That's okay. Who cares? Tomorrow I'll have 7, you know, or whatever. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. It's about integrity. It's about a promise you made to yourself and to your family. And just be honest. And this will absolutely work for you. But you have to be honest. So I know you can do that. Okay. So the bands, the tracking sheet, the last part is just this little magnet that comes. It's very simple. It's healthy snacks. And I thought the benefit would be to put it on the fridge, and then when you're reaching into the fridge because you're hungry, that it will remind you, oh yeah, I'll try to eat one of these healthy snacks, you know, out of the fridge instead of something, you know, that wouldn't be healthy. And that's what I thought it was for. But really, it turns out when we gave them to all our moms, they told us that what they use it for is a shopping list. So when they're going to go to the grocery store and they have their little list, like, you know, bread, milk, eggs, whatever, they have their list in one hand. They reach over to the refrigerator and they pull off the magnet and they just carry it like this, just in one hand. So they get all their stuff, and then they look down this list and they say, oh yeah, it's just a reminder. Oh, I want to get some of that dried fruit trail mix, or oh, I need to get Ziplocs to put my grapes in, or I need to get, you know, those new salads. I want to get some of those new pre-made salads that I really like. So anyway, it's the 3-part system. Try to use all 3 parts, definitely the bands. You have to use the tracking sheet, and then use this magnet, and especially use it as a shopping list. And there is almost no way that this will not work for you. I'm so excited. So go to the website, look over the weight loss stories, look over the testimonials, go to the media page, download the Woman's World article, cover story, Miracle Bracelets Melt Fat. It's really exciting. It's 5 full-color pages with recipes and ideas and testimonials, and it's very motivating. So I'd really love you to get to read that. And then email me. Tell me your suggestions, tell me your challenges, your questions, tell me everything. When you click Contact Us on the website, it comes to me, or my email is pam@balancebands.com. So I'd love to hear from you. I'm proud of you. Keep me posted. And watch the next videos with little snippets of my favorite tips for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Thanks. Bye.